Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome to another Nerd in Nummies. Earth Day is coming up fast, so I wanted to make something planet Earth themed. And you may not know, but my very first video on my YouTube channel was a video of my sister and I volunteering for Earth Day. We love to do this every year. We love to give back, even if it's just in a small way. It just makes our day something near and dear to our heart. So today we're going to be making an Earth themed cake, and the design of it is super cool because when you cut into it, it's going to show the different layers and they're going to be colored. Woo! Alright, so let's get started. The things you will need will be 1 cup of regular all-purpose flour, 2/3 cup of self-rising flour, 1 cup of almond meal, 1 1/3 cup of sugar, 4 eggs, 1 teaspoon almond extract, 1 1/3 cup butter, yellow and red food coloring. Now for the 3 layers of our cake, we are going to be using cake balls for our core. Here I've pre-made some, and you can use your favorite recipe. I just use a white cake recipe so that the color will be white. Then for the second layer, I found this 3-inch sphere mold online. I'll put a link down below if you're interested in checking it out. And then for our third layer, I found this pan set at Michael's. It's by Wilton, and technically on the box it said 3D sports ball pan set, but it is perfect for planets and it was the perfect proportional size. So I'll put a link down below if you'd like to go check that out because it just matched up shape-wise perfectly. All right, now let's put it all together. The first thing that we're gonna do is whisk together our flours and almond meal into this little bowl. Just whisk and then set it off to the side. The next thing that we're gonna do is cream together our butter and sugar. I'm using a stand mixer, but you can also use a hand mixer. That works just fine. Now that this is all mixed up, we are gonna add our eggs one at a time. So we're gonna add an egg and mix. Egg and mix. Now we're gonna add our flour mixture. I'm just gonna add it 1 scoop at a time while it's mixing until it's all combined. Final step, we're gonna add a little bit of yellow food coloring and then mix it up. Just a reminder, this is enough for 1 batch, but we want to make 2. I have another batch off to the side, and that one I've dyed red. Our butter cake batter is all ready, and now we're gonna fill the 3-inch silicone molds with the batter. And I've got this little cookie sheet on the bottom so that when you place this in the oven, it's not so wiggly. It has some stability. So what you do is you're just gonna take a spoon, and it's really thick. It's gonna hold its shape. Typically, butter cakes don't rise as much as a regular cake, so you can fill it almost to the top. And it's okay if it spills over because we'll take off the excess later. Once the mold is filled, you're gonna take your little cake balls, and remember these are vanilla white cake balls, that's what I'm using, and you're gonna place them in the center, and you're really gonna press them down there. I wiggle them, wiggle, 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 yeah. Do, 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 do. Now that we've got our little cake balls pressed in, it's time to bake. You're gonna heat your oven to 350 degrees, and then we're gonna bake for about 30 minutes. But keep your eye on them because some molds bake faster than others, and this is the perfect time to make your second batch of batter and dye it red. Once your cakes have baked, make sure they've had plenty of time to cool, and now we're just gonna flip them upside down and we're gonna cut off this outer edge to make them completely smooth. See, like this. Now I'm gonna pick my second favorite and do the same thing. Next, we are gonna grease our outer crust pans, and for these pans specifically, they say to grease them with shortening, so don't use butter or oil or baking spray, just use shortening. After you've greased your pan, we're gonna scoop in some red butter batter. And this time, we are gonna fill our pan about 75% full. Once your pans are filled with batter, we are gonna take our spoon and right down the middle, we're gonna make a little pocket. Just press the batter to the sides, take your cake and place it right in the middle. And now we're gonna press it down. And then what I like to do is take my spoon, pull the batter over the top, kind of locks it into place so that it won't rise too much. Now our cakes are assembled and they're ready to bake. You're gonna heat your oven to 350 degrees and we're gonna bake them for about 45 minutes to an hour. Just keep your eye on them. And if you've got a cake tester, use it. Or you can use a little skewer or toothpick, but you just stick it down into the cake, pull it out, and if nothing sticks to it, it's good. Once your cakes have baked, give them plenty of time to cool, and then we're gonna level off the top. Got a little bit of this brown stuff. We don't want it. Get out of here. So I'm taking a sharp cutting knife, just being careful. Little sawing motions. Ah, so cool. And now we're gonna level our other cake. Cakes are leveled, and now you're gonna pick one of them, flip it upside down, boom. And then you're just gonna cut off the bottom so that our globe can sit freely. Now we're gonna take a little bit of buttercream frosting and we're gonna put a thin layer on the cake. And I'm gonna use a spatula, just spread it around evenly, and then we're gonna put on the top. Now you're just gonna spread blue frosting all over the cake and use a spatula to smooth it out. I just finished frosting the cake, and to add a little bit of texture, just for some fanciness, I took the spatula and I just dab all the way around the globe. And for the final decoration step, I've got some buttercream frosting. I dyed it green with a little bit of food coloring. And then I've got a coupler and a #1 tip at the end for a little bit more control. I've actually gotten so many requests about how to assemble one of these decorating bags. It's really, really easy, so I made a video with Wilton. I'll put a link down below. Go check it out. Easy tutorial of how to assemble these decorating bags. Time to draw our continents. Doesn't have to be perfect, just do the best you can. I even bought this was $1, I think at World Market. It's like a little foam play globe ball, and I'm going to use this as my reference. Now I'm gonna take some of this white frosting that we used before and just make little spots of white all over the globe for clouds. Ta-da! Here is the Planet Earth cake that we made today in celebration of Earth Day. I hope you guys have a happy Earth Day, and I will be posting lots of pictures of this cake on Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And if you guys make this cake or any other Earth Day treats, please send me photos. I just love seeing your baking creations. I get a big kick out of it. All right, thanks again. Bye-bye.